The most damaging transaction in history. Bill Simmons slams Kawhi Leonard's deal for destroying the Clippers. When NBA fans debate the worst trades or signings of all time, the Luka Doncic draft day swap is often near the top of the list. But according to Bill Simmons, there's another move that may have been even more devastating: the Los Angeles Clippers' decision to go all in on Kawhi Leonard. Speaking on his podcast this week, Simmons didn't hold back when discussing the Clippers' current situation. With ongoing investigations into alleged salary cap circumvention linked to the franchise, Simmons argued that Leonard's tenure has been nothing short of catastrophic. It has to be one of the most damaging transactions in NBA history, he said, pointing to both the cost and the lack of return on investment. The Clippers' pursuit of Leonard in 2019 reshaped the entire direction of the franchise. To secure his services, they not only committed a massive contract but also mortgaged their future to pair him with Paul George. The team gave up a treasure chest of draft picks and young assets in hopes of finally competing for a championship. 6 years later, Simmons believes the results speak for themselves. No finals appearances, a slew of injuries, and a franchise stuck in limbo. By comparison, Simmons highlighted the infamous Doncic trade. The Atlanta Hawks may have passed on Luka, but they at least landed Trae Young and, down the line, built a roster that has remained competitive. In contrast, the Clippers' gamble has yielded far less, leaving them without long-term flexibility or meaningful playoff success. Adding fuel to the fire are recent reports from journalist Pablo Torre, who has alleged potential violations by the Clippers regarding sponsorship arrangements and cap rules. The NBA is still investigating, but the allegations have already intensified scrutiny around Leonard's deal. Simmons suggested that if the league finds wrongdoing, the fallout could further cement the Clippers' signing as an all-time blunder. Despite the criticism, the Clippers are not throwing in the towel just yet. After being bounced from the first round of the 2025 playoffs by the defending champion Denver Nuggets, Leonard returned to training almost immediately. His focus, according to reports, has been on preparing his body for what could be one of the most pivotal seasons of his career. The front office, meanwhile, spent the off-season retooling the roster. They moved on from Norman Powell but added John Collins and Brook Lopez, two veterans expected to bolster both the frontcourt and defensive presence. They also re-signed James Harden on a 2-year extension and brought back Nicholas Batum, whose versatility remains valuable in Tyronn Lue's system. Alongside these moves, the Clippers retained Bogdan Bogdanović, Chris Dunn, and Derrick Jones Jr., giving them one of the deepest rotations they've had in years. On paper, this roster is built to compete, but the real question remains unchanged. Can Kawhi Leonard stay healthy for the full stretch of an NBA season and deliver in the playoffs? Health has been the defining storyline of Leonard's Clippers career. At his peak, he is one of the most dominant two-way players in basketball, capable of swinging a playoff series almost single-handedly. But repeated knee injuries and load management concerns have consistently derailed the Clippers' championship aspirations. Now, with the 2025-26 season approaching, the Clippers find themselves at a crossroads. They have assembled a talented and experienced group, but their success still hinges on Leonard's availability. Add in the uncertainty of the NBA's investigation into potential salary cap violations, and the franchise's future looks murky at best. Bill Simmons' harsh assessment may sting for Clippers fans, but it captures the frustration of a move that was supposed to redefine the franchise. Instead, the Kawhi Leonard era has been defined by unfulfilled potential, lingering questions, and a costly gamble that may ultimately go down as the most damaging transaction in history.